Hey friends, Sleepy here. It's Friday, so you guys know what that means. It's time for another episode of the weekly playlist. This is a video series where I go over the different games that I've been playing during the week, and I share my thoughts and opinions on them. Of course, I would like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the games that I share today. And if you guys have any suggestions of games you think I should play, let me know, because you guys have recommended some great games that I'm definitely keeping an eye out for, and I always appreciate hearing your feedback. And I would like to hear what games you guys have been playing, because, the whole reason we collect and play games is to have fun and enjoy them. So enjoy those games and love to hear from you. First game I played this week, and I haven't played this one in a while, it's for the original PlayStation, and that is Crash Bandicoot, the very first one. I absolutely love Crash Bandicoot. When I think of PlayStation 1, I definitely think of their mascot, Crash the Bandicoot. Very fun game. They did remake this for the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and stuff. Really cool. Definitely recommend the original as well. It's such a fun game. Platformer, 3D game. There's some 2D stages in it. It's just awesome. I mean, I don't know anybody who hasn't played a Crash Bandicoot game, but if you never have, you gotta play it. The levels there's a lot of levels in it. The game does get really difficult the further you get in it. Has a lot of fun levels, though, to explore. A lot of secrets and stuff, trying to get all the boxes and some time things and stuff. But this was such an amazing game. And when I think of PlayStation, gotta think of Crash Bandicoot. Such an amazing title. Definitely would recommend that one. Played some more Dreamcast games. I've been wanting to play some more Dreamcasts, and played a wrestling game, and this one was WWF Royal Rumble. Now, this is more like an arcadey style wrestling game compared to others, but one thing that was so incredible when this first came out was you could have 9 superstars in the ring at once, which was awesome, and you would have duplicates. Sometimes you'd have like 2 big shows or something in the game, but it was awesome because there never was a game that ever had 9 at the ring before, and I don't know if they ever had 9 again. I think 6 is kind of what they stick to, but this was such an awesome game. I definitely recommend getting this arcade wrestling game, especially if you're a fan of old school wrestlers, The Rock and Kane, Big Show, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just some classic wrestlers are in this game, and it was a really fun fighter to get. It's not very expensive to get. Triple H is in the game. But it was a fun wrestling game. I definitely recommend you get a copy and try out WF Royal Rumble, because it was a really fun game. And like I said, you could have 9 guys in the ring at once. That was so incredible at the time. And even still today, to have 9 people in the ring, because you're so used to only having 4. Such a good game. I would definitely recommend check out WF Royal Rumble, because you can also fight with weapons. You go in the back. I believe there was cage matches. Of course, there's Royal Rumble, where, they have tons of guys coming in. You have to eliminate them. Such an awesome game, and definitely would recommend that one. Another game I've played, and I haven't played this in years, I did 100% beat this, and that was Sonic Adventure for Dreamcast. Now, I know a lot of people didn't think this game aged well, they didn't really like it, but I still love it. I still think it's as great as the first day I played it. They did port this over to, I think, the GameCube and PlayStation 2 and stuff, but I definitely would recommend playing the original, because you had 6 playable characters. You had Big the Cat, Amy, you had that robot, Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic, and then you can unlock the Super Sonic to get the true ending at the end by getting all the Chaos Emeralds. It was a fun game, though. This is the first Dreamcast game I ever played. I had that Generator demo disc that came with my Dreamcast, and my brother and I must have played that demo 100 times each, because we didn't have a game when we got it. We saved up our $200 together with our allowances and stuff and doing chores and things, and we bought ourselves a Dreamcast. And then we bugged my dad so much after playing the demo, he actually went out and got us a copy of Sonic Adventure, because we kept bothering him for it, and it was one of my favorite Dreamcast games. It still is. I still have my old save file, but I started on another memory card to go through it again, because I just love this game. I still think it's awesome. Most people go, it didn't age that well. Well, if you've played any of the newer Sonic games, a lot of them suck and are trash. This was still when Sonic was amazing when he went to 3D. Definitely would say get Sonic Adventure. It's awesome. I also recommend Sonic Adventure 2. It's another good title. I'll move on to a couple Xbox games. My one buddy, Jeff, came over recently, and we played a couple Xbox games, and one of them we played was Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, which this is a great Godzilla fighting game. There was a lot of Godzilla games, and some of them were released like on the NES and stuff were kind of terrible games, but this was awesome. Had a lot of characters to choose from, up to 4-player battles in a 3D environment. You had Rodan, Anguirus, Mecha King Ghidorah, 90s Godzilla, Hedorah, Gigan, Megalon, Destroya, Mecha Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mecha Godzilla 3, Godzilla 2000, Ogra, and Mothra. So you had a lot of characters to choose from, and it was a fun game, especially to play multiplayer. I played this a lot with buddies over the years, and I hadn't played in a long time, and wanted to show my buddy, you know, a really fun Godzilla game, and this one is awesome. It's also on PS2 and GameCube, I believe. Pretty easy game to find. It's like a $10 to $20 game, not expensive. But if you're looking for a fun Godzilla game, get Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, because there's a lot of monsters to fight. There's 4 or 5 modes of playing, including an enhanced 4-player melee mode, any combo of humans versus AI opponents, introducing Mechagodzilla 3 Rebuilt and Back for More, graphics only capable on Xbox, bump mapping, reflection, crisp details. So of course, you know, the Xbox was the strongest console at the time, so of course the games did look best on the Xbox. Definitely would recommend this though if you're a fan of Godzilla, especially the old Godzilla movies. This has all your favorite villains in it that you can play as, and of course you can play as Godzilla. Such an awesome game. Highly, highly recommend that one. And then the last game I played, which this is actually really expensive to get, like 150 bucks. I got it in the bargain bin years ago, got it cheap, but I still love it. And that's Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. The reason I love this game is because I love Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon. You build your own Jurassic Park in a tycoon game, and you set up fences, put dinosaurs there, create attractions, set up bathrooms, paths and stuff, and you have visitors come to your park and visit your own Jurassic Park. There's different islands. You can make different sizes. There's several different species. You can get, Brachiosauruses, T-Rexes, Velociraptors, Ankylosaurus, all kinds of the different ones. But it's really awesome. They also had, it talks about, there's 12 missions and stopping a dino rampage. There was also a Site B where there's just the dinosaurs run loose with nothing, no fences or anything, and you could research different dinosaurs and stuff. And it's really cool because you don't always have access to every dinosaur right away. You have to research, you got to earn money and stuff, search for fossils and stuff to upgrade, and then try to make the best Jurassic Park you can get. But this is really cool. This was released on Xbox, PlayStation 2, and the PC. Only problem is this is a very hard game to get these days, very expensive. People want like $100 to $200 for PC copy. Xbox copies expensive. PlayStation 2 copies, people want $50 to $100. But if you ever get a chance to get it for cheap, highly recommend getting it, especially if you're a fan of, the tycoon type games like Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's basically what this is, but with dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Such an awesome game. I actually had a blast with it. Just played this just a few days ago. Had a lot of fun with it. Haven't played in a long time. Man, was it a great fun trip down memory lane. So again, I'll recap all the games that I mentioned. For PlayStation 1, Crash Bandicoot, such a fantastic platformer. And when I think of PlayStation 1, I think of Crash Bandicoot. Great game. You've got to try it out. For Dreamcast, WWF Royal Rumble, such a classic wrestling game. A lot of great classic wrestlers in there. And it was the first time you ever had to have 9 wrestlers in the ring at once. Such a great game. I highly recommend this one too. Great title. Sonic Adventure, awesome when Sonic went to 3D and was done really well. Like I said, a lot of people think it didn't hold up well. I think it still holds up well to this day. Still a fun game because a lot of the newer games they released are absolute trash games, like the one on Xbox 360. Such a terrible Sonic game, but the one on Dreamcast is awesome. And of course, you can also get this on the PS2 and GameCube, but I definitely would recommend try out the Dreamcast version. It's such a great game, and it's what got me into Dreamcast. Playing that demo, this first level, loved it. On Xbox, we have Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, such a fantastic Godzilla game. You have all the classic monsters in it. You can play up to 4 players. It's so fun, and it has really good graphics. Definitely would recommend that. And the final one, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, which is a dinosaur park building game like your Roller Coaster Tycoons, but with dinosaurs. Very, very expensive game. Hard to get a copy on either the PS2, Xbox, or PC, but if you ever do get it cheap, I definitely would recommend getting those. Alright guys, so those 5 games there are the games I've been playing this week. I've been having a lot of fun with this goal, enjoying more of these games in my collection. I've been having more retro game nights with friends, and I definitely want to have more of them because I love playing games locally with friends, especially these older ones. You know, there's nothing beats couch co-op. I mean, you can play online over Xbox Live, the PlayStation Network, Nintendo, and stuff, but there's nothing like sitting with your buddies around a TV, eating pizza, drinking beer, and gaming and having a one hell of a fun night. You know, I just miss stuff like that, and that's why I love having this. So, you know, let me know if you guys like those 5 games, if you ever played them before, and of course, I'd like to hear what games you guys have been playing, and if you have any suggestions of games you think I should play, let me know. I own a variety of consoles, you know, I love a variety of genres, you know. I like to mix it up. I don't just play one kind of game only, you know, I like to play a big variety, because that's just how I am. So if you guys have a game you think I should check out, let me know in the comments. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching. Take care. Have an amazing day, and Sleepy will see you next time.